We choose to go to planets beyond. We choose to go to manned flight. The exploration of space will go ahead. But I will assure you, we choose to go to vast stretches of the unknown.
Go.
Go, Flight. Go, Flight.
Go.
Control.
Go!
Recovery.
We're go.
Guidance.
We're go, Flight.
Control.
Go.
Booster.
We're go fly.
Clear to launch.
How you doing? Early in the morning, about 7 o'clock. I'm on my way to Hollywood, Melrose Boulevard. Sun is in my eyeballs, but it's all good. Got one of my darker shields on. A little Harley right there, some kind of Harley looking bike. I set out early so I can avoid some of the traffic, because you know, Sunday traffic in Hollywood, even the foot traffic is pretty bad. So I figured I'd show you some of the sights without all the ped traffic, although the ped traffic is part of the excitement, right? You see a lot of tourists and a lot of native locals, whatever, out there doing their thing, shopping, eating, carousing, still out watching and looking stunned. The people that look the most stunned are generally tourists. And I know, I'm sure I have the same look when I go elsewhere. Abroad, at least. I'm trying out a new camera setup here, which is a dual camera setup. We've got a front facing and a rear facing. The rear facing camera looks up at me, as you can tell. It looks a little shaky, but I've tightened it down pretty well. We'll see how it turns out. It's mounted right to my tachometer. We'll see. What's nice for a change here in California is that it's actually cool out. Well, partially because it's morning. That's what it is, really. It's been so hot that it's kind of nice to be slightly chilly. Okay. Shield is locked down tight. Everything's going. 2 cameras. Record. Get out of this lane. Back is feeling pretty good. Now with this helmet, this is the RI profile. I have it. I have a bra insert for extra sound insulation, but it actually crowds out my mouth a little bit with the mic, so definitely a trade-off, and not sure how much better the sound will be. I find that if I just basically swallow the mic, almost like a pilot, I get pretty decent audio through proximity, so I probably don't need the insulation barrier. When I get the Arise Signet Q, I'll actually have a little bit more room. Okay, the freeway I'm on is the 405. No, the 5 freeway, sorry. And we're headed to the 170. That'll take us to the 101 and options for Hollywood. I'm also going to do a vlog where I tour Beverly Hills, Rodeo Drive. This way some of you out-of-towners can have a nice look-see at a vlog about an area you may or may not be interested in. I think it's a kind of a cool area to see. It's a landmark, for sure. Not the most fun road to ride, but I sacrifice for my vloggy viewers the things I do for you guys and girls. Just kidding. It's a ride. A ride is a ride. Passing the 118. I'm going to cut up some of this. So yeah, I tested out the the camera that faces me. I gotta figure out a pet name for that. And it works pretty well. I mean, I have to remember the angle, but the angles, the range of angles are all gonna work pretty decently. I'm not using a narrow angle on the GoPro. I'm not using the wide angle, I'm kind of using the medium. Also, musicians, you may be interested in this. I'm actually looking for a new DAW, which means digital audio workstation. And I've tried a bunch. Sonar is not cutting it for me anymore. So I'm looking at Digital Performer 8 on PC, and Reason is amazing, but it's not complete because you can't use an outboard synthesizer. Ableton Live, hated it. Cubase, haven't tried it, no demo. And I'm about to try PreSonus Studio One 2. If that isn't confusing, I don't know what is. Studio One, second version, second release. That's always a problem when you build a number into your software. So there's that. Some of my music, you'll be hearing it on YouTube. You'll be seeing it. Well, you'll be seeing it and hearing it. I don't know if I'll do full videos, but we'll see. Some of you may already know I'm a musician as well as an artist. And I've been on the scene since '99 when I was on mp3.com. Do you remember that site? mp3.com was like one of the first places on the interwebs. There's my freeway. Where you could release your songs. I remember I was on a chart with Flock of Seagulls and it blew me away. I actually talked to the lead singer of Flock of Seagulls. I wrote to him, email, and he wrote back, all caps. This is funny. Nice guy. And I was talking about the future of audio, digital audio, music, whatever. And a lot of us were thinking that basically you'd be able to buy songs one by one, it'd be all online, and sure enough, that's exactly what happened. I mean, you can still buy CDs and vinyl, but it's pretty much all online if you want it, and you can buy songs one at a time. So, saw that coming. But basically, I got some exposure on mp3.com as an early artist by the name of NukleoN, with a K, German spelling. The .com was available in 1999, and I took it. Now I have NukleoN.net.org.com. Just because I've had them so long, I ended up absorbing the others. And I had a squatter sell me the .net for like $50. It's pretty cheap. I actually lost my domain once. I lost .com because the address that I had for renewal went to an expired site that I owned, but I forgot, I was letting it go. And stupid me didn't update my contact info. And so a Chinese multinational conglomerate picked it right up. They snapped up my domain, and I was like, fuck! I went to my domain, and it was like blue. It was the wrong color. It's supposed to be black. When you go to your domain and it's the wrong color, you know something's wrong. The first thing you want to do is try it again. See if you got the name wrong. Nope, still blue. What? It's like when your car's stolen, if you've ever had the displeasure of having a vehicle stolen, and you see an empty space, you're like, okay, did I get drunk and, did a friend drive me home? Nope, denial. Your car or vehicle was stolen. And there it is with broken glass or, an empty parking space as evidence. So yeah, I lost the domain, and what I did is over Chinese New Year, I kept trying to get a hold of them, and they didn't respond. Finally, the third time I tried, over Chinese New Year, I got a hold of somebody, and he took pity on me and sold it back to me for $500. Half price. They would have sold it for $1,000. And more importantly, they sold it to me, and not someone who put up, I hate NukleoN. That would suck. Or some porn shop or something, I don't know, porn site. So that was a close call. So my friends, do not let your contact info expire ever. Ever, 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 ever. I learned my lesson the hard way, and I got kind of lucky. And there you have it. That's the story. So I do have a music video out. That's at Amazon on a compilation of synth-pop artists, because that's the kind of music I do, synth-pop. And I may post that to my YouTube channel. That person was like dialing their phone or something, weaving all over. She didn't look like she could dial a phone even without driving a van. I know, I'm such a snarkmeister. Okay, so this front forward facing, this camera that faces me, I'm gonna call it the MeCam, okay? The MeCam. Not to be confused with Zycam, a bullshit homeopathic remedy that does nothing and has zero active ingredient. But MeCam, the problem with it is it wiggles a little bit, and I can't see the shift counter very easily. But I kind of know what gear I'm in, as most motorcyclists do. Once you get some experience, you can tell by the engine noise and how fast you're going and all that stuff. I can, of course, still see my speed. One thing about vlogging, it's funny because I don't take pictures. Like, I'm not a picture taker. If I go somewhere, I just want to enjoy it. I don't want to think at all about taking pictures. I don't want to journal it. I don't want to vlog it. But with vlogging, for some reason, I like it. I mean, it comes naturally to me. Why? I don't know. Here's the 101. That's what I want. And if I travel, and if I'm on a bike, I'm going to vlog it. Most likely, I'll vlog even without a bike. If I get some of those, like, special 1080p eyeglasses or sunglasses, you know? There's some called pivot heads that seem pretty good. So I'll look into that later. And I've done a fair bit of traveling. As you guys have heard in my previous videos, I have traveled to Dubai and Italy. I've ridden in those countries. I've ridden in Maui. I'm sorry, Oahu. And I could have vlogged all those. But I'll be doing it in the future. Oh yeah, y'all. Okay, we're on the 101. 101 is a nice twisty freeway, and we are going to get off at Highland. The problem with Highland at night, or on a weekend, like Friday, Saturday, is you got the Hollywood Bowl there, and a lot of times you get major snarly traffic. Not so bad on a bike, terrible in a car. The sun is still making things difficult, but it's getting better by the minute. It's funny with music sequencers how foreign some of them can be, and how the littlest things make such a big difference. Some of you are going to understand this very well, like I know Drummer 828 does some music stuff, and the rest of you, I know some of you out there do as well, that are watching this. Or anything, any software you use, the littlest things can make a big difference. Watch out, birdie! No, I don't want like a chip. Ooh, the smells here are interesting. It smells like food and city food, city walk. A couple of you do accents, and I find that funny. I think it was Bill Ma or Chase in 3D. One of you did some accents. It's kind of funny. Royda's Life, I think he did a New Zealand accent. That was pretty funny. My accents aren't as great when I'm vlogging because I can't hear myself too well, so I'm not getting the feedback I would normally want to sort of trigger a deeper accent. You know, it's hard to explain, but you sort of get into it with accents. People that do accents know what I'm talking about. You get into it, and the more you get into it, the better you do. And then sometimes you can stay in it pretty well. But if you mess up, it tends to get you out of it. The good thing with my shift counter is I can always look around my camera to see it, so I was not lost if I really want to see it. Third gear. I smell a smoker. I do not ride behind smokers. Frickin' stinks. Actually, it's probably not a smoker, something else. It's my clutch! Just kidding. My bike feels a little weird, but maybe I'm not used to it because it's been a little bit. Okie dokie, Highland Avenue, Hollywood Bowl. This is already kind of cool for some of you who aren't used to this. Oh my god, I got a freaking chronic breaker. I got some future topics. I'm going to talk about how I lost my faith and went from Christian to atheist. And I'm also going to talk about men drivers versus female drivers. And old drivers. You're going to like that because it's not what you think it's going to be, the male-female thing. It's going to be all evidence-based. Everything I talk about, by the way, I mean, sometimes it's just my opinion, but I also try to keep everything evidence-based because my entire life is evidence-based. I don't go on hunches generally. Everything is based on reality, as it should be, eh? Ooh, look at those old cars. Model A's, Model T's. Now would be a good time to go to Malibu and see the car club. Sunday is the best day for that. I might actually do that. Of course, me and my spacesuit, I'm going to get some attention on my own, especially down here. Franklin. I don't want Franklin. I'm going to keep going to Melrose. Hey, Scooter. I rode his life. He says Scooter. Gotta love that Aussie accent, right? Don't know why. There's a weird street. It kind of curves around. It's funny, I live right here, but I kind of hate coming here just because it's usually so busy. Okay, take a look around. Check out the buildings. LA. Johnny Grant Way. Hollywood Boulevard. I could show you the Walk of Fame, but who wants to walk in LA? Nobody walks in LA. Nobody walks in LA. Oh yeah, missing persons for the win. Sunset Boulevard. DeLong Pre. Woo, bump. Fountain. Okay, it wants us to merge over. Shit, road's closed. That's gonna mess me up a little bit because I don't know my way around. But these streets are all pretty basic in their layout. It's just a big grid, so I'm gonna try to take a different approach. Find the next major street. Roads in terrible condition. get to see some homeless people, unfortunately. That's never fun. Little cocks. These streets are shitty. Terrible. Fiat. Alrighty, here is Melrose. I guess I'll go left instead of right. I don't think this red light's gonna change for me. I'm going into the light now, but it's okay, I can still kind of see. Alright, here's Melrose Boulevard. I'm probably going the wrong direction though. I think the action was the other way. And I'll probably hang a U at some point. Give you guys a better view. And I won't be looking at the sun. That'll be a good thing. You almost have to see Melrose with all the people. Alright, you should be getting a better view now. Not so much sunlight. Camera still rolling. 23 minutes of footage. Okay, that's not bad. Vine. Here's Melrose and Vine. So yeah, a few homeless people here. What do you expect? It's a big city. Hollywood. LA County. Harsh reality of life. Homeless. Do you guys ever think you'll end up homeless? Nobody ever thinks that, right? And how do people end up homeless? Drug addiction? Mental illness? Truly being destitute? Perhaps temporarily so? Financially destitute? Maybe you get to a point where you don't care and you just don't want the responsibility. It's freeing in a way not to have all the responsibilities, but you know, having a home is not to be underestimated. Okay, we are crossing the road I could not get through earlier, Highland and Melrose. Follow along on Google Maps if you like. Oops, I do not want first gear, not with this road. Okay, I'm going to try to go relatively slow as I get stuck behind a smoker, and I will zoom around him. I guess you guys might want to see Kat Von D's shop. You know, LA Ink. And I'm trying to think where it is. I'm sure it's around here somewhere. I pass it all the time. I just don't specific. Oh, it's at La Brea. It's on La Brea. And something. Okay, I might try to find it in a bit. So check out all these little shops. Normally this is full of people, but I'm here really freaking early. Nothing's even open yet. See, this is the famous Melrose shopping area. I know if I go back to La Brea, I'll find Kat Von D's shop for you guys. I am gonna find it actually. I'm gonna go freaking find it. Look at all these little shops. Now look at the signage. The signage is very unusual. Very artistic. There's always a good police presence here because of all the tourists. Boom. Very cool shop names. And I'm sure I'm missing a lot of famous landmarks. But you'll be able to replay it and see everything. If you wanna. American Vintage. There's a cool store. Urban Outfitters, that's everywhere. Matrix. You can see is a shopper's paradise. You guys want me to go find Kat Von D's shop? Yes, you do. I heard it. I heard that. Okay. I'll turn around. I'll do one of my signature awful U-turns. Okie dokie. My girlfriend knows this area pretty well. Not me. She grew up here though. And I avoid this area normally just because of the traffic. Especially foot traffic. It gets annoying. Gardner. I did messengering for a brief time, and I ended up always having to go to Beverly Hills and all those places. You would think I'd know the area better. I sort of know it, but I don't commit directions to memory very well, unless it's a place I go to a lot. Okay, this is probably La Brea. But I can't tell because I just see a giant burning ball of gas. Yes, it's La Brea. Okay. We'll see LA Ink pretty soon here, I think. Unless I'm going the wrong direction, which is entirely possible. La Brea in Hollywood, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. I'm just gonna give you guys a tour. There's a lot of Jewish people here, so you see a lot of Jewish delis and stuff like that. That's kind of fun. Like all the culture. There's different parts of LA, like Hispanic areas, you know, like Alvera Street, and then there's Koreatown and Chinatown. It's good stuff. See, there's like a Jewish temple or something like that. Now the Jewish holy day is Saturday, so Sunday I don't know what they're doing. Sometimes there's a holiday I don't know about. So you see them walking on Saturday because they're not supposed to drive or create or do any of that kind of stuff. At least orthodox. Oh wait, Beverly and La Brea. I thought it was here. We'll see. We'll see. I'll backtrack if I have to. Look at that little scooter. Is that even legal on the sidewalk? I guess so. It's not quite a bona fide scooter. Boom. Comedy theater. Where are you, Cat Bundy? Where are you? Okay. Wow, it smells interesting here. Kind of like foodish. Food. Something foodie. Ristorante Italiano. I suppose they start cooking early for some things. I really need a GPS. What I want to get is a Garmin 350 LM. It's expensive as fuck though. So, not sure what I'm going to do there. I'll probably just get it, but it's going to take a bit for me to want to buy something like that for that much money. And maybe I'll find a way to hook my Nuvi up, the cheap Nuvi that I already have. Let's see, we've recorded 32 minutes. See, one nice thing about this front-facing, the camera, the MeCam, is I can see how much I've recorded. How cool is that, huh? And you can see it too, dear viewer. The reaction time of a sloth. I hear a siren, trying to figure out where it is. Check that out. It's like a sculpture. Sculpture of what? Some dude's head. Freestanding art. Okay, Kat Von D is not this way. I'm gonna have to go the other way. Oh yeah, hey Corey. Hey, cool, yeah. Oh yeah, this is Kat. I like to imitate Kat and Corey. Okay, it's not here. I'm gonna turn around. See my patented U-turn in action. Anyway, you'll get a nice tour of La Brea and Melrose, even if I don't find her shop, which I will goddamn find. Alright? Promise you that. I will find it. I know it's La Brea and something. And I know it's in the hood here. So how can I not find it, eh? Maybe I'll get a tattoo. I'm gonna get a tattoo of Space Pod on my forehead. Just kidding. Do I need to say just kidding after that? No, I do not. No, I do not. Now, the only way I'll miss it is if it's on the side where I have to look all the way behind me. But it's like a corner type of shop. You guys have seen it on TV. I want to hear from you guys. Do you mind longer videos? I tend to do longer videos sometimes because, one, I don't necessarily agree that I need to chop up copper. I chop down a video to 7 minutes or 8 minutes or whatever. I don't think that's actually necessary. You get to see a cop lit up. I mean, I agree it's better to have shorter videos just because they can get through it. But if the video is good, I mean, they'll sit through an hour, half an hour. Why wouldn't they? You guys will watch a half an hour of Three's Company, which is good. Or Laverne and Shirley, which is also good. Will you sit through a half an hour of Justin Bieber? Maybe. Maybe not. Depends if you're a fan. Okay, I gotta do the, look at this. Interesting. I gotta do the R1 Chronicles kind of gesture. Okay, so I'm gonna talk about, sorry R1 Chronicles. You know I'm a fan. Look at this. They got a fire engine lit up. Another scooter. What happened? Okay, Clinton. Are you at Beverly on Clinton? I do accents, nobody's safe. Nobody. I'm Irish Italian, so you can do Irish, check it out. You can do, feel free to imitate Irish or Italian people if you like. Okay, Melrose and Beverly, maybe? I mean, Melrose and La Brea? I don't know. Maybe it's not on a corner. We'll see. If I don't see it, I'm gonna Google it and I'll show you next time, okay? Deal? Alright. Good talk. Ah, my nose itches. Santa Monica Boulevard and La Brea. If you're following along on Google, you're a nerd. No, I'm just kidding. That's awesome. That's why I'm saying the street name, so you guys can look this stuff up and see where I'm at. And you can call me. Call me right now and tell me where the shop is. Yeah, hello. Hello, caller. You're on the air. Boise, Idaho. Hello. Boise, Idaho. Hello. How do stereos work? I don't know. Ask the Playboy Advisor. It's a magazine full of naked chicks, and you want to ask about stereos. What is your problem? What is your problem? See, one thing about having a cam built into your under your visor. Wow, newsstand. You never see newsstands anymore. There's an old McDonald's sign. One thing about having a cam under your visor, what if the visor fogs up? What if you got a tinted visor? What then, ha? What then, ha? What? Look at that crane. Can I look up? Can I crane my neck and see? What? Fountain. I used to know how to get to Beverly Hills, but I don't remember. I don't remember Sunset. Oh well. It's all good. Yeah, I'm sure I missed it, but that's okay. Next time. There's a cool structure. It's like a gazebo-like structure. Hollywood Boulevard. Hollywood and La Brea. La Brea and Tar Pits. No. It's weird to see newsstands because, you know, newsstands are a dying thing. Okay, I'm going to take the freeway because I don't know where I am. I think the other way actually goes north, but we'll see. There we go. (101) freeway. Play me a song, mister. Belmont Village, senior living. Don't tell me I missed the freeway. There it is. Truck route? I don't want the truck route. Okay. North is straight ahead. Oh, I know where I'm at. Well, that was fun. I'm heading back now. Unless I see something of interest. Some of these people are not staying in their lanes very well. Nice dip. I might do different cities, you know, like pick a city of interest, go there and just talk about it if I know about it, or talk about what I've researched about it, and go from there. It looks like a gold link. Those are nice. A lot of bike. There's a lot of bikes. There's a lot of bike. It's a freaking lot of bike. Look at the CHP hiding. Mental note, if I see a rider, I'll warn him.